dragons. At least you'll. Oh, that's why you want it.
Why?
You want to be able to turn your reverb on with a little slide of the button on the mixer, so you don't have to mess with the program. This is all about your love for sliders and echo, isn't it?
Can you reverb on a mixer?
Yeah. Well, don't play dumb. You know that.
Reverb. Let's
right.
put the reverb to max.
This is your conscience speaking.
Hello, Tucson. We love you. Man, that's out.
All right, so we're going to talk about how to win a war today.
How to win a war and what steps you take to achieve your goals.
Okay, well, a few things right off the bat. I'm going to go a little off script here. Is you want to not follow the game's recommended attacks. I'm not even sure where that even comes up with.
This comes up with your upgrades compared to the opponent's upgrades.
But still, though, I mean, it puts you way lower than what you really can. I mean, when I was at Town Hall 7, Town Hall 8, I was going 3 or 4 spots above that. I don't understand what metric that's based on. Maybe
it's metriced on, like, maybe 3-star in it?
Maybe, but I have 3-starred ones that are higher than that, too.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think it's just purely defenses.
Yeah.
Well, not on your troop upgrades or...
Maybe.
Just defenses, I'm guessing. Just overall upgrades, I think.
Huh. Well, anyway, you don't want to follow that. It puts you way lower than what you can really do. So with that in mind...
And you'll never get a heroic.
True. Yeah, very true. You'll never get one. So with that in mind, you're going to want to know who can attack what. You want to know your war assignments. So the way that I do that is I take a look at everybody of all my people's profiles, and right now I'm solely going on just what they have. In Clan War, it's real expensive, but up to a Town Hall 8, Town Hall 9, the most effective thing that you can use right now is Mass Dragons. So with that in mind, right away, if nobody has maxed out level 3 dragons and they're at Town Hall 8 or wherever you can get your maxed out level 3 dragons at.
Yeah, it's 8 when you max out.
I'm automatically gonna bump them down. Okay, so ideally you want everybody to have a head-to-head matchup. Number 1 takes on number 1, number 2 takes on number 2, number 3 takes on number 3, etc. I found that lines everybody up pretty nicely, unless, of course, like I said, they are lagging behind in a specific troop. So if that happens, your number 15, that's going to be your low-level guys. Your 14 going to be your low-level guys. If somebody is higher up there, but they don't have, their dragons at a respectable level, they're going to bump down a few spots. So you want to assign all of your players.
Even the low guys, like level 7 guys, you're still recommending dragon attack though for them, because there's a few guys on our clan that goes giants and archers.
Right. If they're low on the bottom and they don't have dragons, I mean, they can use whatever gets them by. I mean, if you have a level 1 dragon and you're very experienced in using your giant healer attack or using whatever you have, then that makes sense for them to go through right there.
So it's not even worth trying with level 1 dragons?
More often than not, no.
I was doing okay with my second account on level 2 dragons. I was getting by with level 4 air defenses.
Right.
Anything higher than that was just killing it.
I mean, it's not a definite... There are going to be variables. There are going to be anti-dragon bases where you can clearly tell that all of them are bunkered behind high hit point things. And everything is, it's lined up where the Town Hall's dead center and your dragons are just going to circle it. So, there's always going to be variables. You don't stick to it. But most importantly is to let people know who goes where. We have a couple of our people that have very good defenses, but defensive upgrades, but they don't have any power hitters updates. So I like to move them down to a couple spots and put some of our lower level people with low defenses, but they have put in priority on their dragons. They're going to be more likely to take out the mid-level bases than that person who's ranked, example, number 6 or number 7, but they don't have dragons. So that takes care of number one, to know your war assignments. Okay, so then the second thing you want to do is you want to know, you want to assign, generally it's your top people, but it's the cleanup roles.
I mean, after your first round of attacks, then your second's pretty much going to cleanup.
Pretty much,
so
right.
You go right off the bat with your first ones pretty much to your assignments, and then we play it to how the first round went, where you go
right
for cleanup.
Right, and if it's looking really tough, like I like to, as the number 2 co-leader, I like to save my attacks in case it goes wrong with the number 1 on number 1, or etc.
Number 3 on number 3.
If somebody forgets a golem and they whiff against something, you got to have, you know, your top, either your leader, co-leader, the top 2, save an attack to clean up and save the day. Okay, so once you have that all set and done, you just got to know who to attack. Sometimes right off the bat, the way that the clans are balanced, the number 1 is a beast. Okay, when that happens, then, you know, your number 1, obviously you don't want him to go number 1 because he's probably not going to get anything. So then you just shift down accordingly.
Yeah, you just leave that top guy on the opponent's team alone until you pretty much have it in the bag, and then you can start going crazy trying to get a star here for loot or whatnot.
Right. So just to recap, you know, clearly, you know, state your assignments. Don't have anybody just attacking, going by the recommended attack or who they want to attack. It just comes to the core of having a good clan of people that can follow direction, take out their assignments, and that's how you win most of your wars.
Yeah, you got a good plan when you throw out the clan mail before each war, telling everybody who you think they should attack and follow their assignments that way, just so you have a plan. It's not just a free-for-all as soon as the war starts.
Right. And that's just something I recently started doing. I saw, I was talking to somebody in Global, and they said that that's what they do, so I kind of took that idea from him. I don't remember who it was.
Because I think our very first wars, it was a free-for-all. Yeah. I wasn't even worried about loot. I was just going for stars. Look at all the stars I have.
Yeah.
And then we'd lose a war or something.
You'd have Gons take out the number 15.
So the assignments are good, and your clan mail is good.
Yeah, don't stress unless you have it in the bag. Don't stress about your war loot. I mean, you really can farm for an hour and get more loot than you will get in an hour.
But it's still pretty good loot when you win.
Right, but that's the key. You have to win.
Yeah.
Everybody plays a role. It's a group effort.
And I mean, what else are you gonna do with the game other than war? You're just gonna keep pushing trophies until you can't afford it anymore. That's what makes the war so much fun, because you just stress out.
Yeah, you get the nervous jitters, you get the little shakes, and it's just, you get that clan castle going and dropping that grape ape golem, kicking ass. I love it.
The beast.
All right, on. Well, comment if you have any questions, if you want to add anything to us.
Yeah. Because we didn't cover everything. We're not professionals.
Yeah.
We've just been doing this for, we're coming up on our year anniversary.
Yeah. All right, so like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for checking us out. Clash on.
Later.